Yesterday, we read chapters 1 and 2 of Young Cam Jansen and the Zoo Note Mystery, and here's what we learned. We met Cam, and we learned that she has a great memory. She's also going on the field trip, isn't she? Say, you lucky duck.
You lucky duck.
We also met Eric. Does he have a great memory? No, Eric is really forgetful, and he's disorganized. We know because he checked his pocket. He lost his permission slip. We also know, though, that Eric is a really good friend. Remember when he took out his cookies and he said, I know you like cookies, so I brought enough for us to share. He's a really great friend because he decides to share. When we left off at the end of chapter 2, Cam decided to help Eric find his note. Why does Cam help Eric find the note? Hands down and think about it. This is a tough one. Why does Cam help Eric find the note? Hands down. Amani's looking at what we know about the characters. Nice move. If you haven't done that, think about what we know about the characters. Clap, clap, fold. Why does Cam help Eric find the note? Cheyenne, Tony.
Cam helps Eric find the note because Cam is thinking, I want Eric to go on the field trip, so I'm going to help him find it and fast. And Eric is thinking, I really want to go to the field trip, but I don't know, where's my slip? And Cam wants Eric to go to the field trip, and Eric wants to go to the field trip, so that makes me think Cam feels sad that Eric can't go to the field trip, and Eric feels sad that he can't go to the field trip.
What do you guys think? Quick pause. Say, nice work, Cheyenne.
Nice work, Cheyenne!
Cheyenne did an awesome job talking about both characters. There is something else we know about both characters that makes me think there's another reason Cam is helping Eric. Kimaya, what else do we know about Cam and Eric?
Cam and Eric are best friends, so that's why Cam is helping Eric.
Christopher?
And we know that Cam has a good memory.
What did Christopher just say? What did Christopher just say? Cheyenne?
Christopher just said, and Cam has a great memory.
So let's include that information in our question about why does Cam help Eric? Take another 10 seconds to think about it in your head. Don't raise your hand, but give me your biggest smile when you think you've got it. Why does Cam help Eric? Include the information Christopher just shared with us. Nice smile, Nia. Thanks, Anna. Say, we nailed it.
We nailed it!
And now, for chapter 3 of Young Cam Jansen and the Zoo Note Mystery. Chapter 3, It's Cold. When Cam and Eric got outside, the bus was driving off. Stop, stop, Cam and Eric shouted. They waved their hands and ran after the bus. The bus stopped. They didn't find the note. They thanked Mrs. Lane. They got off the bus. Now what do we do? Eric asked. Why does Eric ask Cam, now what do we do? This is a really tough one, so you're going to have a chance to turn to your partner. When you turn to your partner, don't forget to include information about both characters. Get ready, everyone. Turn. 3, 2, 1. Lean in. Why does Eric ask Cam, now what do we do? Discuss. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes. Cheyenne St. Tillian.
Why did Eric said, what do we do? Because Cam and Eric doesn't know what to do when Miss Lee and Eric and Cam was trying to find the note so he can go on the trip.
What do you guys think? Hands down. Anthony.
I kind of agree with you. You try it. Think is that because I think that Eric said, now what do we do, because he really wants to know where we're gonna check down, because it's not on the bus, and if it's not on the bus, he doesn't know where it could be. And he really wants Eric to go on the trip.
You both did a great job including what the character wants. Man, let's keep reading and find out what happens next. Eric turned to Cam and whispered, Cam, why don't you click? Maybe that would help you find my note. Cam looked at Eric. Did you say click? Why does Eric ask Cam, why don't you click? Why does Eric ask Cam, why don't you click? Sanoa.
Eric asked Cam, why don't you click? Because he really wants to find a note. Because he's thinking, if I don't find a note, how am I gonna go to the zoo?
We're missing something. What are we missing from Sanoa's response? What are we missing from Sanoa's response? Fold, Michael.
We're missing in Sanoa's response is that
Yeah, I see you looking at the chart. Go ahead, say out loud what you're thinking inside your head.
what do we know about the characters?
Nailed it. We're missing what we know about the characters. Why does Cam ask Eric, why don't you click? We're missing in Sanoa's response what we knew about the characters. Sanoa, take it back.
I know about the characters is that
Cam.
Cam